And hi again everybody, Mark Mannering here from Class Training with another 3-minute Thursdays, 3 tips in 3 minutes more or less. And hopefully you're all going well out there working from home or remotely, or not in the remote outback, but you know, remotely, whatever. But this sort of inspired me to come up with some tips about cloud drives. So some important ideas about cloud drives. Now you can see on my screen here, I've got 3 of the main cloud drives. I've got my OneDrive there, which is the Microsoft OneDrive. I've also got Dropbox there, and just to confuse the situation, there's Creative Cloud Files, which is the Adobe side of it, and to confuse even more, I've got SharePoint there, which is another level above OneDrive, so SharePoint for Class Training. Okay, so whatever cloud drive you've got, it's all pretty much the same, but just got to be careful of a few points, and this is where the 3 tips come in. Number 1 tip is to use your desktop versions. What you're actually looking at, in my case, are the desktop versions of my Dropbox, my OneDrive, and also SharePoint there, Creative Clouds, as I said. And the desktop versions mean that I can click OneDrive, for example, and I'm looking at my files and folders pretty much like we have on our local drives, our C drive, network drives, whatever it might be. So try and use your desktop versions. A lot of people know that you can go to the browser-based versions. If we can go quickly from here, I just go right-click and view online. And that brings up the browser-based version of my OneDrive. And most of the stuff I've seen where you Google and YouTube all about OneDrive and the other cloud drives, they talk about, oh, you go to your browser and muck around there to upload stuff, synchronize stuff. Well, yeah, but I would rather be familiar with my desktop drives. So I'll come out of that and I'm going to be working with my desktop drives. I don't know if you noticed it, but the files and folders were pretty much the same. So that's the first big thing. Try and use your desktop versions of the cloud drives. Now, number 2 tip is to be very careful with the way you delete stuff. So don't forget, I'm looking at my OneDrive files and folders here on my laptop, but this is from the Sky. This is from the cloud drive itself up in the atmosphere. Notice the last 2 files here with different icons, and I'm not going to go through into that too much, but if I just go click on this one and I delete, just hit the delete key, it goes away and disappears straight away because it's gone to my recycle bin. Okay, back to my OneDrive, and there it is there. But if I click this one here, which has got a slightly different icon, and by the way, we run lots of sessions in OneDrive and why those icons are different. So if I click that one, slightly different icon, you can see there, press the delete key, the same thing is not happening. It doesn't go straight to my recycle bin. It says you are going to delete this permanently. If I go delete, yes I will, that's gone permanently. And the final tip here, people, relates to actually editing your files directly off your cloud drive. Is that a good idea? Is that not a good idea? Well, a lot of people say so, yes. My suggestion with that is to have a like a local desktop folder. I've got a folder here called My Local Documents. This is on my desktop, and any documents I'm currently working on, I'll edit them or work on them from the desktop from here. Okay, so I don't get any problems at all with the network maybe dropping out or whatever it might be. When I've done with those files, when I'm finished, then I'll copy them or move them, in fact, to my cloud drive. So there you go, people, just a few little tips, 3 tips there in 3 minutes, hopefully, on using cloud drives. We all seem to be using cloud drives these days, so just a couple of things to help you work with those a bit more effectively. We've got lots of sessions on this, OneDrive, Teams, in fact, Microsoft Teams, that utilizes OneDrive and so on, and it all gets integrated. So have a look at that website address there, and it's Mark Mannering signing off. See you again soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.